This is Kenzo Extra Hot Forex. It's Tuesday, so let's go straight to NASDAQ, US30 and gold. So here we saw gold pushing higher and higher. So unfortunately, I could not enter this one. Why? Because the market was already very close, so it was around here. Then we saw this pullback before it breaks the support. So here what I want at the moment is for the market to retest before we can take another buy. But at the moment I think the market is still a bit higher. I don't think here we should buy the market. What we can do is to wait for the market to do a retest before we can do it. We can buy. But here it's a 4-hour time frame, which is much clearer. So the best way, maybe we can even go to a bit smaller time frame so that we can see exactly what can happen. So let's see on an hour time frame. So this is an hour time frame, guys. So it seems like the breakout, the breakout was here. It's here. So what we're waiting for at the moment is for the market to retest before we can say we're going to have another buy. So don't rush the market, because these structures, they will always form. Sometimes when the market is here, you will just lose that patience and say maybe the market, you just want to enter. The market will just play around with your emotions. So what you can do is wait for the market to come and retest before we can say maybe we can have another buy. Even here, maybe on top, we can have maybe something like a resistance. The market will create something like that. So at the moment, on NASDAQ at the moment, we just have to wait until we see that structure. Now we don't see anything. This is a new level. Sorry, this is a new level. It's a higher high. So we're just waiting for the market to do this. So if you watch my previous video, I hope now you understand what I was talking about. We were just waiting for NASDAQ to break this level. We just passed 14,000. This is a new high. So at the moment we are on 14,150, so around those levels. So at the moment we're just waiting for the market to reach like 14,100 so that we can say this is a resistance. But the market has to play around this zone, has to retest or consolidate around this area before we can say this is now our support, because that support has to be tested maybe twice or 3 times. The market can create something like this. Let me show you with some actual candlesticks. The market can create something like this, something like this, something like this. So it's where we're going to say, okay, you see this area, sorry, you see this area, it's an area of support. Let me, something like this, it's an area of support. Why? Because here we broke out here. I can't say it's a retest here, but because why, it's an hour, so it's not really visible. Maybe this one, the one that I've just drawn here, we can say this is a retest. Maybe we can have something like this again. So it's where maybe we can say we're going to have the buy positions around here. So but it's possible that maybe NASDAQ can still go lower because this is overbought, but at the moment I think maybe it can still push higher. Why? Because it's been resisting on this area, so we can see the market pushing higher for some time now, but at the moment we're still fine. I don't think maybe we will see that sell off. Maybe when the market opens we will see something like that. I think tomorrow there's I don't know, it's Fed interest rate. I will check the news, economic news. You should also check that. So if maybe that happens tomorrow, maybe we can see a small sell-off, or maybe the market can shoot to the moon, you see. So on NASDAQ, I think everything is quite easy and straightforward. We just have to wait, check other pairs which you trade. For now, just wait on and NASDAQ just pause and do something else. So let's go straight to US30 and see exactly what's really happening. So US30 has been really very slow yesterday. When NASDAQ was just going up, it was just going lower. So, but I think maybe it can still push higher. Let me just go to a bit, maybe let's say 2 hours, because I can see here we have something like a bearish or a resistant around this area. You see that? If maybe I can even remove this, and you will see, because I see this, it's been there for some time. So let me remove that. I hope you can see that. We had something like this. Yeah, something like this. Or let me say we have something like this. So this, it seems to be a very straight, you can see this is just pushing lower and lower, you see. So let me try to zoom again. You can see that the market is actually doing something like this. It's just pushing up and down. So sometimes it's really important to change your trend line day in and day out. Why? So that you don't miss some very nice moves, you see. Because sometimes if you just left your resistance there, you will be thinking that the market is still pushing higher. But when you change that, I can see that now the market is actually trending, is creating like downtrend. You can see this every time when the market reaches this area, just go lower. You can see even here it seems like it's going to go lower. And yesterday we had a one loss which we took yesterday, so it's fine because earlier on we had some nice profits. So actually it's just a break even. So on US30 now, we'll be focusing on this. Now it should go down, maybe it can go down. And here we have another support. Let me just show you that on a bigger time frame. On a bigger time frame is something like this. It's something like this. Or let me use auto. So you can, I hope you can see this. We have this point, this point, this point, and this point. So maybe even here it can reach here before it can push up. So it's like we're waiting for the market to reach those zones before it can push higher, because here it seems to be a very stronger support. Maybe the market is heading there, it's going there. So it means maybe we can have a sell-off for now until tomorrow, or maybe on Thursday. Then from there, I think maybe we can see it touching the support before it can push higher. Maybe we can even break this area, but I don't see that happening. But everything is possible on the market, so you should be vigilant. So you should think outside the box so that you always get the market right. Not every day, but most of the time you will be right. So what I'm thinking here, it can push lower and hit this support here before it can go up. But if maybe it breaks this, if maybe it pushes up from this area, if it pushes up from this resistance, we can wait for it to break this area, retest, and then we can say we can have another buy. So it means at the moment we'll just wait for the market whether to reach this support or to break this resistance. Then we can say now it's time to buy. So let's check what's happening on gold. I think today the market can really move, because yesterday it was still Monday, so things were very slow. So on gold, we're still on our resistance and support, a very nice one. You can see that. I can even move to a bit smaller time frame so that you can see very clearly. So here for now, or for this week, let's focus on this resistance and support. You can see this is a resistance, this is a support. So from here, we're waiting for the market to reach this area here, then we can have another sell. You see why? Because it's an area where the market always bounces when it touches this area. So around this area, it's where we'll be expecting gold to go lower. When it reaches here, to go low, unless if maybe it breaks this resistance, not a fake breakout, If it breaks here, we will wait for a retest before we can say we can go higher on gold. You see, but here on gold, the bigger picture is we just have to sell. We are on a downtrend, so we're supposed to sell gold actually. So it means we have to wait for the market to reach like 18,000. Sorry, 1,870. It's where maybe we can say around this area, it's where, or 1,880, it's where maybe we can say we need to sell gold around these zones, around this area. Why? Because I think maybe the market will reach this area or around 18,000, sorry, 1.870. You see, 1,870. These numbers, they just playing with my tongue, so I hope you understand that. So on gold, we just expect the market to go lower, but what we do is wait for the market to reach this area, then you can sell. Wait for the market to reach this area, then you can sell. You don't just sell. There's a sell strategy or buy strategy, that entry strategies that I have. Just check my previous videos. You will check that. You will find that. So when you should enter, and why the confirmation from the market, the candlesticks, why you should say now it's a buy or it's a sell. Or what you can do when the market is here, you can just place your sell pending orders around here. When the market is here, when it's trying to bounce back, you can just place your sell pending orders. Pending orders, they also very useful when you trade the market like this. You just don't jump on the market. You wait for the market to reach that area before you say now it's a buy or it's a sell. So guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. If you want to be in my group, just check my description. You will find the contacts, Discord, Telegram, or WhatsApp. You will find everything there on description. Don't ask people because they will just give you the wrong information. So check there, Discord, Telegram, or WhatsApp. Talk to me straight, then I'll give you the information that you want. If you want to be in my groups, then it's also very clear when you talk to me straight up. So thank you guys for watching. This is Kenzo Extra Hot Forex. Bye.